What up, homeboys? I haven't made a video in a while, I know. Nothing crazy going on, I just been playing a lot of Pokemon. There's not a lot to do lately in Classic, but I decided until TBC kicks in and I can actually prepare for it, I am gonna be playing in Era. And I know, that's wild. Why would you play in Era when we got fresh anniversary going on? Well, actually, this is fresh anniversary. As you can see, the city is pretty packed. I am not trying to imply for a second that anniversary is dead. It is not. As you can see, anniversary did drop down a little bit, but there you go. It's still doing fine, right? Like 74k players, that's plenty healthy, that's nothing crazy. Like, anniversary is doing fine. That's not the kind of video I'm trying to make. If I'm being honest, I just wasn't feeling playing vanilla for the last couple months. I felt the grind was getting too awful, like the amount of gold I had to farm to just be allowed to raid was insane. Yeah, sure, I could do it. I got the time to do it. I will be the first one to say I got the time to do it. I am not gonna do it. Basically, I got to the point where I had to choose between, do I want to play mob launch or do I want to prog through AQ? And I was like, yeah, right. But those times are past. The reason I want to play in Era is different. What if I told you that the economy in Era is somehow healthier and cheaper than the economy in Anniversary? This is how unhinged is gotten, because I could see this coming and I wasn't about to participate in this. Keep in mind, I am guesstimating the amount of consumables you're gonna need for a raid because, you know, it depends on how fast you clear and whatnot. But we can take a couple staples, okay? For example, this is the big one. In Anniversary, the Greater Nature Protection Potion is 5 gold each, which I'm pretty sure is going really cheap right now. This is like what? Like 3 months after AQ came out? Yeah. How's Greater Frost doing? I actually bought a bunch of Frost Resist gear. I should probably sell it. Okay, Frost is a lot cheaper. It's like, what, 2 gold each? Let's take a look at my number one contention with the Anniversary economy. The goddamn Mongoose. 25 agility, 2% crit, best consumable in the game, 22 gold. It is only 1 hour, it doesn't persist in death, so you will at least need 2. So we got 44 gold off the bat on the Mongooses. Of course, as a warrior, you are dual wielding now, so in Nax you don't need elemental sharpening stones. You can get the reputation ones, whatever, the consecrated ones that give you damage against undead, really good. But if you don't, you are gonna need a sharpening stone for your offhand of 10 gold each for 30 minutes. Once again, assuming a very smooth 2-hour raid, which will not include Blackwing Lair and Molten Core if you're still doing that. We gotta add up here 10 gold times 4 because it's 30 minutes. 84 gold, okay. Then we are gonna need a flask. The flask is 2 hours, so you only need 1. It can be the HP one if you're a melee, or it can be like the caster one, whatever, doesn't matter. They are all basically the same price. 171 gold. We are at 255 gold. Then we have the Sapper Charge, which is 2 gold and 22 silver. Now, the Sapper Charge has a 5-minute cooldown, and if you are serious, once again, we got 2.22 times 120 minutes divided by 5 minutes cooldown, right? That's 53 gold on Sappers, more or less. We're gonna say 53 to round it out. We are at 308 gold. One really good news, actually, the Mighty Rage potions are a lot cheaper now, so as a warrior, you're gonna have a really good time. Look at the mana potions, though. The mana potions are like exactly 4 gold. Look at that, 398. So yeah, be grateful if you're a warrior on this one, but we're gonna go for the Mighty Rage. We're talking about warriors right now for an example. 82 silver each, 2-minute cooldown. You are gonna be popping them on cooldown, pretty much, you should. Actually, you are gonna be popping the resistance one in between pulls if you're doing it kinda slow. It's kinda hard to tell, but you're gonna be somewhere in between of 82 silver and 5 gold each potion, depending on if you're gonna pre-pot or not. Like, I am not up to privy with like the actual pacing of like a decent on-farm run of AQ. I have not done AQ in Anniversary yet, so yeah, I cannot tell you that, but you are gonna be popping these babies, and you are also gonna be popping Mighty Rages. Let's be generous, and let's say you are only popping Mighty Rages. That's, once again, 89 silver times the same duration of time here, like 120 minutes divided by 2-minute cooldown, and we are at another 53, look at that. So 308 times 53 361 gold. You also want to be dropping a dense dynamite or a grenade. A grenade too, usually you can throw the cheaper ones and nobody cares about that, but you should be dropping a dynamite in between every zapper because it's like a shorter cooldown. They do share a cooldown, but since the zapper is so much longer, you can throw one in between. So we can put this at more or less every 5 minutes, and they are a gold and 14 silver each. 27 more gold. 388 gold. This one, I haven't seen it yet, but it's gonna break my heart. Okay, the fire water is going at 13 gold, 88 silver, and that doesn't sound too bad until you realize it is only 20 minutes. So you need 6 of these, assuming you do not die. 6 of these. 13 gold, 88 silver times 6. 83 more gold. 471 gold. Then we got the Elixir of Giants. That's another gold, and you need 2 of these, so that's 2 gold, okay. 473 gold. Now there is also a best in slot food, the smoked desert dumpling. That's 20 strength instead of 10, so you get the free one from the the Argent Dawn reputation, but this one is twice as good, so you need 2. And that's 15 minutes, so you need 8 of these. That's gonna be 3.69 times 8, another 29 gold, 502 gold. Most guilds are not gonna make you pop a ROM black label, but if you're speedrunning, you're probably gonna have to do it. I am gonna choose not to count it, but like if you're a tank, you will have to count it. You got that going on. So this is like 15 minutes. And it's 6 gold each, which is insane. You also, let's check out the Greater Stone Shield is at 6 gold 29. Oh Jesus, being a tank has to suck, man. And I am also gonna add up something. You are gonna need 2 of these actually, but we can work that out. You are gonna need the roids, right? I am not even counting up the Gizzard Gum, whatever, the agility one. I am too lazy to do it, but you will also need it. But the roids are insane because you need, let's see, 2 blasted boar lungs. So that's 2 times 420, plus then we are gonna need 1 Scorpok pincer, that's 1 gold, plus 1. And then we are gonna need 3 Sneaker Fang Jowls, they are 1 gold and 59. So that's 14 gold per roids, but you have to pop one and then get the other one from the quest guide, so you need 2, so that's actually 28 gold in total that you need. So we are already at 530 gold, and I am way too lazy to add up, and I am sure I'm missing up consumables. If you want to drop them in the comments, complain about the prices. I am sure there is a lot more grievances, but I think you're getting my point, guys. I think you're getting my point. Just to do a freaking AQ. I am not talking about Nax, I am not talking about Molten Core and BWL, which I am sure they are not going to be expecting you to pop a lot of consumables, but you're still going to need some, right? A smooth on-farm AQ plus Nax is going to cost you upwards of like 1,000 gold, like 1,060 gold. That's an estimation. It might be a little less, it might be a little more. I get it. Get off my butt on this. But I'm trying to say, do I wanna be farming 1,060 gold a week to be allowed to play the freaking game? And the answer is not. I farmed well over 1 million gold in mob for fun. And for whatever reason, just having to farm gold here and spending it on a single raid for gear I don't even need because I am rank 14, it just broke my spirit. It really did. But to the point of the video, why am I playing in Era? You are gonna have your mind blown away, and I am shouting out Greek Warrior because I had a completely different view on all of this. I had a very negative view on Era and like the GDKP economy until he showed me the prices, and I cannot freaking believe it. So apples to apples, we were in Night Slayer, the PvP mega server, and now we are going to the PvP mega server of Era, which is White Main, and let's check out the auction house. The Mongoose, which was 22 gold, is only 18 gold in Era. Okay, and that doesn't sound like a huge difference. It is. It is a, what is it? It is a 23% discount. Era has almost, it's hard to believe now, it's hard to believe, almost 6 years of freaking inflation in the game is in Era, right? Era is inflated beyond belief. As you guys know, WoW has a natural hyperinflation. It is somehow cheaper than Anniversary, which has been going on for a year. Let's check out a flask of, let's see the flask prices. 140 gold. It is also cheaper. It's like 30 gold cheaper. Apparently sappers are really expensive in Era. Look at that. Okay, here's my point though. It is way easier to make money in Era because money is a lot less valuable in Era because of the inflation, like I told you. Like you go farm some herbs or some crap or go make sappers, I guess that's where the money is right now, and you're gonna make a ton of money. If you wanna make a ratio of the hours you spend farming gold versus the amount of consumables you can afford, even if some prices are higher, it is so much easier to get gold for consumables in Era. And, of course, the elephant in the room, GDKPs exist in Era. You can like GDKPs, you can dislike GDKPs, but the point is, if I do a raid in Era, I am gonna actually have money produced from that raid to pay for my raiding, and that's what got me to this decision. Also, it helps that everybody in Era has a lot of gear and they've been progressed, so like, I am gonna have an easy time finding people to carry the raids. But yes, I am gonna be doing Molten Core and BWL pogs with the community on the Discord. Join the Discord, I'm gonna make signups very soon, and I'm gonna be leveling this bad boy to 60 on stream, and we are gonna spend a month or two in Era. My plans for TBC have never changed, boys. Don't worry about that. I am gonna play it, but like, how do I prepare for TBC in Anniversary? Hoarding gold? I don't really want to do that. Like, farming Nax gear so I can get a blue in TBC that's just the same item with 10 less strength or something. I'm just gonna go do dungeons in TBC. I wanna play a prod paladin anyway, so I cannot level my character until the pre-patch. So yeah, I'm kinda stuck. And I do wanna play WoW. I miss WoW, okay? I crave this game, which is, it sucks. So I'm gonna chill in Era, and I invite you all to join me, White Main Alliance. I am sure many of you guys have an abandoned character in here. You know, everybody got a character parked in Era. Otherwise, I'm gonna be leveling myself, so if you wanna level, you are free to do so and join us. I am gonna make some very low barrier to entry runs, you know, I'm not gonna have like a crazy minimum budget. I'm gonna take people from the chat, make a couple crappy runs at first. You know, it's not gonna be serious. The raids are probably gonna be a little messy. I'm gonna get some good people to make sure it doesn't suck, but if you want a clean, smooth raid, this is not what I'm gonna do here. It is just for fun for now. That's it. I wanna play WoW and I don't wanna farm gold all day. That's where I am. And right now, if you wanna do that, you cannot play in Anniversary anymore. At least not do current content. And if I'm not gonna do current content in Anniversary, like, why wouldn't I just do it at that point? I feel it's gonna be way easier for people to join an Era raid from chat, you know, like everybody got their commitments, their compromises in Anniversary. They cannot just leave their guilds to play with me, but if you got a tune in Era, you're free to do that. We're gonna work out a schedule. We're gonna be doing like different days a week because we gotta split up like Sol Gorov and Molten Core and Blackwing Lair and AQ20. Of course, I love AQ20. I am really excited for that. So if you're interested, you are welcome to join. I'm gonna make a guild. I need a name for the guild. I need ideas. I didn't think of that, man. Gotta make a stupid name. But check out the Discord and subscribe. Join the Discord. And thank you for watching.